The children, now I am taking here one property of the square, which we have to prove. So what is the property? Prove that diagonals of a square are of equal length. Diagonals of a square. We know, we have learned in the property that diagonals of a square are equal, and that one we have to prove it geometrically. Okay, not practically. It will be proved theoretically, geometrically. We are going to prove it. I have given here one diagram, A, B, C, D, which is a square. Square, you know that all the sides are equal. AB is equal to AD is equal to DC, and this is equal to BC. In a square, all the four sides are equal. So when you draw the diagram of square, you take your scale and you measure side. All the sides should be equal. Okay. So this ABCD is a square. So what are its diagonals? AC and BD are its diagonals. Okay. So it is given here that ABCD is a square and AC and BD are its diagonals. And what you have to prove? That these diagonals are of equal length. So AC and BD are of equal length, we have to prove. Okay, to prove AC is equal to BD. Now we are going to prove it now. How we will prove it? Okay, now you take this figure ADC. ADC, this triangle, right angle triangle, you take out separately here, ADC. Now another triangle you take out here, BC. D. This one you take out here separately, B, C and D. Now these two triangles you make it congruent. Now here comes your that how to make these two triangles congruent. So that one you have to recall what you have learned in class 7. Whole lot of chapter is there on the congruent triangles. So that one you have to recall now. Okay. So how will you make these two triangles congruent? You see here AD and BC are equal. This AD and BC are equal. How they are equal? Because these two are opposite sides of a square. In you know that the sides of a square are equal. So AD and BC are of equal length. So AD is equal to BC. So opposite sides of square are equal. You have to write here reason. I told you how to make the two triangles congruent. When you write 2 points equal, you have to write by this side what is the reason that these two are equal. Okay, so that one you have to mention here. So 1 point we got. Another point you see that DC is equal to DC. This DC side is common to both the triangle. So these two are also equal. DC and DC are equal. Number 2 point. And number 3 point you see this angle ADC. This angle you see ADC. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree because in a square each angle is 90 degrees. So this ADC 90, and here again if you take BCD, this angle also, angle BCD also 90. So you see here separately taken angle BCD, this angle is again your 90 degree. So this 90 degree angle D, this 90 degree angle C. So angle you can write as ADC, angle ADC is equal to angle BCD, that is your 90 degree angle BCD. So you got, now you see two sides and angle included between those two sides. Then what is that? This is a side angle side. Here also you see these two sides and angle included between those two sides. This is side angle side. So these two triangles are congruent. So you can write here by that is your SAS. Just simply you write SAS, congruent criteria. So these two triangles are congruent. Now once the two triangles are congruent, then we can say that all their corresponding parts are equal. So what is left here now about the side? This AC and BD are left. So this AC and BD are now of the equal length. So here AC is a diagonal, here BD is another diagonal, you see. So in a triangle, in a square, the diagonals are equal. So lastly you can write here AC and BD are equal. Okay, so again I'm telling you, these two triangles you see here, AD and BC are equal because these two are opposite sides of the square. This DC and this DC, these are common to both the triangles, and this is 90 degree and this is also 90 degree because this is a angles of a square. So these angles are 90 degrees, so you have to mention here 90 degree, and then these two triangles are congruent by side angle side. Okay, so you can write here triangles are congruent by side angle side, and then you can say that AC and BD are equal. So this AC and BD are, what are these? These are the diagonals of a square. So AC is equal to BD, and that you can write as CPCT. What is meant by CPCT? Corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. Already you have learned in class 7. But still again I am giving you again here. So this is how we prove that diagonals of a square are of equal length. Hope you understand. If you find difficult, you post your questions. I will try to explain it to you. Thank you.